Okay. There we go. Alright. I ran into... Well, this is the old one. We all know it's screwed up. That tire's going flat again on me. I have no idea why. And I can't set this end on the ground because the suspension end link I have installed now, I can only get the bolt in one end. It will not go for the other end. It's off by about 1/4 inch. And then this piece is the damaged one I took off, and it's well, it doesn't go back in the slots at all. It's completely screwed up. But ta-da! Here's the new one. I went ahead and put my tag on there just because you know how impatient I am. Rear panel is absolutely magnificent. I mean, I guess it's been swapped because the letters are... There's that, and here's mine. I mean, see the difference? Oh, anyway, got the aerial up. Put the aerial down. Go. Okay. I gave her first wash today, and it looks a lot better. It was dirty. Dirty, dirty, dirty. But, let's see. I left the water on. Alright, mods include on this car 350Z 70-inch... 70... God, I'm sleepy. 17-inch rims, and they have Falcon treads on all four corners. Interior is immaculate. I mean, it's, you know, it's dirty. It needs to be cleaned, but it's just freaking sweet. 92,000 on the odometer. And apparently it had 87 on it when it happened. It's got a Kenwood sound system installed in the doors, in the trunk, and here. All 9 yards. I was thinking of upgrading the CD player, but I'm not picky yet. I tried to start the car today after screwing around with it, and I finally, you know, got the battery in the car, got the window back up because I actually had to tape it because the battery died. Anyway, I tried to start the car, and yeah, that didn't work so well. It's well, you turn the key and you hear cling. Turn the key again, cling. Starter's engaging, it's catching the flywheel, but the flywheel is not turning. Which means that either because it's sat for an entire year, the lifters have no oil on them and the rings are locked, and that means nothing's moving in the engine. So this weekend I'm going to pull the spark plugs, I'm going to put oil down the cylinders, and put the plugs back, screw them back in, replace the plugs. I'm replacing the plugs. Might as well. I did an oil change today. Oh god, the oil I took out of there was pitch. Oh man, it was black. The good news is the oil didn't smell like gasoline. It didn't smell like alcohol. It didn't smell burnt. It was just black. I mean, it's old. But I did an oil change, replaced the oil filter, and anyway, I'll do a transmission oil change later, and let's see, yeah, I'll change the spark plugs this week, put the oil down the cylinders, and let that sit a couple days, and then try to start the car again and see if that flywheel turns. If after doing that the flywheel will not rotate, it most likely means the camshaft, or the, you know, the cams they're locked up, and if the cams are locked up, the engine's screwed, so it will require swap in that case, because a rebuild is just simply more expensive than it should be, and new wheels. Although I noticed today, when I was trying to start the car, I shifted it all the way into first, and when I was pulling into first, it was hard or stiff. It did not want to go into first gear. Yeah, the problem might be the transmission. I don't think so, but that was awfully sticky trying to, I mean, it was like, it went through reverse, neutral drive, second, and then when it went into first, it didn't want to go into first, and I've never had that problem, so. Anyway. Oh wait, engine. Oh, that opens so much easier than mine, God. What am I saying? This car's mine now. I can't even get that in my head. I don't feel like that's warped right there, and it's a pain in the ass to get that up, so I'm not going to bother. Anyways, the engine, ironically, has almost the exact same mods mine does. Those are silicone hoses. I don't know who they're by, but they're silicone. Those are the eBay aluminum hard pipes that you see also often, like the ones on my car. My white one. Let me rephrase that. My white one. This is my blue one. It's got a Nismo oil cap. Silicone couplers. I don't see a marking on them. They're not Z1, and they're, to be honest, they're awfully hard. They feel like rubber. As I was saying, they got KYB adjustable shocks. As it says here, AGX KYB gas shocks. Then plate VG30DE. The engine definitely has been swapped because I got up under it to change the oil, and I'm looking at the underside of this car and I'm like, what in the world is... Nothing looks right. I've got extra wires going places, I've got extra pipes going places that I have no idea what they go to. I mean, I have pipes running off the engine, like the oil filter's not even attached to the engine, it's attached to a separate pipe. And my car is not like that. I'm still saying it, God. Anyway, it has the stock exhaust system on there. So that will be getting upgraded. Yeah, that's getting a Libre. I am not especially since this is stock. So is that. You might notice a slight difference in the cleanliness. I don't feel like cleaning that like I had to on those. Anyway, well, it looks nice. It needs some work. I mean, the engine tried to fire, so I just gotta find that problem and hope it's not the cams. If the cams are locked up, I gotta swap the engine from the white one. Otherwise, I could do a twin turbo swap. I've got 5,000 to work with, but I didn't want to, you know, I don't know. I am getting a complete suspension, adjustable suspension set from Power Tricks. Everything, front and rear camber arms, tension rods, connecting rods, the entire thing, everything. And I'm getting Power Tricks coilovers, 5-7 kilograms. I've got a xenon kit for the car. I've got headers coming. Bunch of other stuff. So, anyways, we're back. I've got a new car and I've just got to get it running. Later, guys.